To the extent that it is cyclical, a lot of it has to do with the way that people are, the confidence is down at the moment, particularly on the East Coast, and people are saving and not spending. So there's a lot of focus on the interest rate decision this week. And I think that this week's inflation numbers virtually assure that there'll be a rate cut on Tuesday. Here's Stephen Koukoulas from Market Economics, who reckons the Reserve Bank has been fiddling while the economy burns.
The RBA should have been cutting interest rates earlier this year. They've misread the growth momentum of the economy. They've misread how rapidly inflation has decelerated. They can catch up with that with a big cut next week. And when we consider the fact that the banks won't pass on the interest rate cuts in full, almost certainly won't, then going 25 would really not be a significant move in terms of the retail economy. They have to get 50.
So I'm with the Kook. It's got to be 50. What do you reckon?
I think I agree with you. I wouldn't say the Reserve Bank sort of totally at fault here. I think the Reserve Bank's actually played it quite well, because this week we got shown that inflation's sort of for the moment dead, and I think that's the key task of the Reserve Bank, which now gives them the chance to drop rates by 50 basis points. So
where does the Fin Review stand on all this?
Isn't there a bit of a... Isn't that drastic, going to 50 at once? Yeah. And you could argue that maybe it looks better if they just...
There has been some commentary that it would actually frighten everybody, and alarm the people, consumers, if they went down by 50. I'm not sure that's right, but... I'm
sure he'd get thank you cards from Richard Goyder and Terry Smart.
It certainly would.
Well, it wouldn't make any difference, because the banks wouldn't change their interest rates anyway, would they?
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, the Reserve Bank move affects about 60% of the cost of funds of the banks. The rest of it is going up. So maybe that's why, another reason why there should be 50.
Yeah, correct.